and thanks for joining us for the final edition of William Penn News Now for the spring semester. Today's date is April 29th. I'm Haley Brown. This last Saturday, William Penn hosted a community event at the Penn Activities Center.
Once again, the United Way held their annual 5K and Family Day on Saturday. This year, the United Way partnered with the YMCA to try and raise awareness of healthy businesses and activities in the community.
Basically, this purpose is to kind of raise awareness or let people know, Oskaloosa is really going for this blue, healthy living initiative.
Unlike previous events, there's a big emphasis on healthy activities and healthy living at this year's event.
It's just something that's becoming very important in Oskaloosa. I think that we've gotten back some numbers, some obesity numbers that people weren't really happy with, and I know they're working hard in the schools to get kids healthier eating, more fitness, and just general wellness is important too, and so that's kind of what we're focusing on today.
There were activities for all ages during the event on Saturday.
Our main event is like a 5K run walk. We have a pump, pass, and kick, inflatables for the younger kids, and then we have a young kids race around the William Penn upstairs track for basically 12 and under.
This year's event was down in terms of attendance, but organizers feel good about the future.
We're here to stay. This is our 5th year, and we've actually seen it grow. We've had some downs, but for the most part, we are growing.
The year is just getting started for United Way, and they have many more events coming up throughout the year. A student art show has been set up in the library to show off the talents of William Penn students.
Students in the art department have been busy this year, drawing, taking pictures, and working with clay, and their work does not go unnoticed. Students are required to put a piece of their work in the art show. This brings a wide range of different styles of art into the library. Photography is taught by Bob Barnes. They learn about how a camera works and have hands-on activities. Victoria Laird has taught at Penn for 22 years. Students from her pen and ink, drawing, pastel, water, and 3D classes all took part in the show. Professor Laird had this to say about the student art show.
I think we have a lot of good variety, and I especially like that we have some big things by the three-dimensional design students.
She enjoys going to the library and looking at all the great projects her students have done. Pottery has a new teacher this year, Sarah Kirchival.
I was very proud to put my students' work in there. I'm proud of my students.
The one thing Kirchival hopes she can add next year to the art show would be a bigger case to show more of her students' work in. Professor Laird had this to say.
I think it's good that we're still doing it. It's a great chance to showcase people's artwork and sort of show other students that don't take art classes what students are doing over in the art department. So that's always a good thing.
Students are encouraged to take time and stop by the art show during regular library hours. If you've had a class in Penn Hall recently, you may notice the new adoption of some technology. While this appears to be a regular whiteboard, it actually is what is referred to as an interactive whiteboard by Smart. These smartboards project images that are interactive, much like touchscreen tablets or smartphones. It offers regular drawing and writing, much like a conventional whiteboard, but it also allows for easy erasing and simple creation of shapes and functions specifically for math. However, Professor Garrett says smartboard technology has a much wider appeal than simply just education in mathematics.
I also see anybody who are in communications or any sort of media, it's a benefit. I mean, you watch Wake Up with Al in the morning on the Weather Channel, and they're using these. Another place that I started to see them a lot are for business meetings. So especially architecture, engineering, where you're drawing or you're sketching things out, then they have the meetings where people can come interact, or they can hook them up, teleconference with other locations around the world.
Garrett brought this technology with her from her previous job as a K-12 instructor in hopes of giving Penn education majors an upper hand when applying for jobs, as this technology is widely used in elementary education. That's it for this semester of William Penn News Now. For more stories and up-to-date information, be sure to check us out on the Statesman Status at statesmanstatus.wordpress.com. Thanks for watching.